What's up, fam? This your boy Cut to the Chase TV. Be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and be sure to share this video. I got some news for you Negroes today. New details have emerged into the murder of Chicago rapper FBG Durk after paperwork was released stating that King Von allegedly put up $100,000 on his head, and that's the reason why he was taken out. Now, as soon as that paperwork was released, many people read it and many people began speculating that there's an O Block snitch running around. Somebody from O Block is giving the feds all the information. So everybody began speculating about who's exactly telling. Some people say it was O Block Zell. Y'all remember him? He was the O Block member who was questioned about FBG Durk murder and then later deleted himself in the process. So take him off the table. Then many people said one of the O Block 5 was telling. They were saying these guys are so stupid. These guys are so dumb. These guys didn't have the wits to do it. So now one of them folded in jail and gave up the whole gang. And that seemed pretty plausible until this report came out and stated that it was 2 informants giving them information, and one of the informants was arrested on a separate weapon possession. So many people put 2 and 2 together. Who was arrested on a weapon charge from O Block 2 weeks after FBG Durk hit? And that's King Von brother O Block Louis V. So yeah, King Von brother told. He gave up his own brother King Von 2 weeks after the FBG Durk hit. So yeah, it's true. His brother's a snitch. And if King Von was still alive, he definitely would have been indicted for the FBG Durk murder. He definitely would have been going to trial with these guys. And it would have been his own brother as the star witness against him. Now let's take a look at this statement his brother gave to the police during questioning. Take a look at this. Boom. This is what it says. 2 weeks later, an informant in Chicago police custody told detectives and FBI agents that someone affiliated with the Black Disciple Street Gang had offered up $50,000 to anyone that killed weekly, and later raised the bounty to $100,000 according to the police records. So King Von brother Louis V was arrested on a weapon charges, and you know what all snitches do. They think about that lighter sentence. They spend a few days in jail. They realize they can't handle it. They realize that they can't keep a guy off them, that they got to protect the cheek. So they like, I'm done with this. I'm going to tell to get my freedom back. And I think that's what his brother did. He was like, hey, I got information on FBG Durk hit. I know people close to it, and I can give y'all a world of information. Just let me up out of here. My brother King Von put up $50,000 on FBG Durk and then raised it up to $100,000. Now my only question is, why did it go up from $50,000 to $100,000? Now I get that Mama Durk like to make it seem like FBG Durk was an angel. He was a saint. He did no wrong. He walked around the streets with a halo wrapped around his head. But if somebody got a $100,000 bounty on you, you doing something out here in these streets. You real pressure. Now I get what a lot of you guys are gonna say. Yeah, yo, Cut. They were just mad because FBG Durk was finna blow up. He was just making diss songs about him. They had to take him out. But $100,000, where I'm from, the bigger the threat you are on the streets, the more money it's gonna take to get you up out of here. So if you tell me that somebody got a $100,000 bounty on them, I'm like, he must be doing something out here in these streets. They ain't just hating on FBG Durk. The beef is personal. And then later on in this article, it says that King Von was seen buying O Block members O Block chains 2 weeks after the FBG Durk hit. And if I'm O Block, if I'm a member that was involved in this hit, I'm ticked off. King Von, you said $100,000. You didn't say you gonna give me an O Block chain. Now I get that 5 people was involved, so that's $20,000 a piece, and that's just not worth it. $20,000 is not a lot of money. $20,000 is not worth your freedom. The risk was not worth the reward. Cause think about it. $20,000, you buy a used car, you go out to eat a few times, pay a couple of bills. That money is gone in like 2 weeks. $20,000 is not no money. So for these guys to be sitting here running, racing, tripping over each other, showing up in broad daylight to air out FBG Durk for 20 grand a piece, it just shows that King Von was just starving these guys out. See, King Von can be saying their name in records. Moo-wop don't take you out. I got the hitters with me. But apparently you wasn't feeding them. The moment FBG Durk was seen at the Gold Coast, these guys is running for 20 grand a piece to take them out in broad daylight. These guys are starving. These guys ain't got no money like that. So, hey, let this be a lesson learned. You want to be a street dude. You want to be a hitter. You want to have that reputation. You want to be a bodyguard. You want to be known as somebody that don't play in the hood. The moment you get arrested, The hood ain't gonna take care of you. These guys still in jail with a paid defender, public defender. Muwap the only one with a paid lawyer. So yeah, it's over for these guys. It's too much evidence against them. They got video evidence. They got ballistic evidence. They got fingerprints. And now they even got cell phone evidence against these guys. That's right. A couple of O Block members' cell phones was confiscated. And these guys in group chats bragging about the FBG Durk hit. How stupid can you be? Rule number one, if we do a crime, if we do a hit, we never talk about it ever again. I don't care what question you gotta ask me. We don't know nothing. I ain't heard nothing. I ain't seen nothing. That's how you supposed to operate. You don't do a hit and then make a group chat and everybody talking about it. And that's why I'm scared for Durk. Because the police confiscated cell phones. They have cell phone evidence. Ain't no telling what they got against Durk. Did anybody mention Lil Durk's name? Did anybody say tell Lil Durk this, tell Lil Durk that? Because if there's any evidence that Lil Durk knew there was a $100,000 bounty on FBG Durk head, he can go down for the RICO. Those are facts. If Lil Durk had any knowledge about any of this, he's going down. Now, a lot of people are saying that the straps that were used in the FBG Durk hit come from Atlanta. Who was staying in Atlanta? King Von and Little Durk. Now, I know that's just circumstantial evidence. That's not really saying a lot. But when you put this whole thing together, when you connect the dots, you can see clearly a role that Lil Durk is playing. See, I don't believe Lil Durk was just oblivious to the fact that King Von had a $100,000 hit on FBG Durk. Because the moment FBG Durk was taken out, well, nobody more happier than Lil Durk. Durk couldn't make a song without mentioning FBG Durk. He had a whole song dissing him called Shoulda Duck. They asked me how high I get. I say I'm high as Duck. Then he pointed at the sky. We all heard that. Dope line, but it was stupid. So I'm looking at all this evidence. I'm looking at the circumstantial evidence. I'm looking at the snitches talking to the feds. I'm looking at this, that is a RICO case. I wouldn't be surprised if Lil Durk get picked up. Because Mama Duck already said Lil Durk will be arrested next. She clearly said it would be unbelievable if Lil Durk didn't get arrested. All that clout chasing he doing got him a RICO charge. That's exactly what she said. And then she went back on her word. She's like, I didn't say that about Durk. Please don't put me in the crossfire. I got kids to raise and stay off the internet. See, I think Lil Durk probably sent them goons at her. I think she was talking a little bit too much on the internet and Lil Durk sent her a message. Hey, you better shut your ass up. This life and death you playing with. Don't be next. See, I can see that happening. So I can see why she blaming the bloggers now. Those are just facts. And the last thing I want to touch on is about the person who allegedly dropped FBG Durk location. In my opinion, they need to be arrested as well. Because the police say they have a man on surveillance footage on a cell phone talking about FBG Durk location and telling people on the other end of the phone, come on with the straps. So that's a setup. So you definitely got to arrest this guy as well. And that's why I feel bad for FBG Durk. It's your son's birthday. You want to roll to the store, get him something for his birthday, get him some nice clothes, and you get taken out while standing in line. And you should have never been there. I know it's downtown. I know it's Gold Coast, nice area. But if you're doing all that talking on the internet, you're doing all that dissing, making diss songs, dissing people dead relatives, you lose the privilege of shopping. You can't just be seen out shopping no more. When you want to be a gangster, when you want to be well known, when you want to be disrespectful, you can't do the ordinary things I do. Ordinary civilian, that's the things we do. We go shopping for our kids. We go to T-Mobile, get some minutes on the phone. We don't be seen standing outside in the line when you know you're the top op. Everybody want to say, I'm the top op, I know how to move. Apparently you don't, because you got caught lacking. If you gonna be in that line outside that store, you should have had 7 dudes with you. One right here, one right here. They should have been surrounding you in a circle. Because you meant that much to the people around you. So you gotta roll like it. You gotta act like it. No way FBG Durk should have been seen at that store solo with him and his girlfriend. Yeah, I know he had another dude with him, but he was totally useless. He laid out with FBG Durk. If I'm the target, can you at least get away, find cover, and fire back? How you laid out with me when I'm the target? You gotta be on alert, especially if you rolling with me. And that guy was useless, and he's part of the reason why FBG Durk is gone, and FBG Durk is part of the reason why he is gone. His lack of judgment cost him his life, and too bad we can't give it back to him. But anyway, guys, those are my thoughts on this FBG Durk case, but I want to know how you guys feel about it. So leave a comment, share this video. I love you guys. Peace.